Ladies and gents, in this edition of our weekly review, we will take up two major events of the week. First is about a new breakthrough in Indo-American collaboration. PM Modi and President Biden had held a very fruitful discussion on the sidelines of the Quad Summit in Tokyo last year on May 24. Together, they made a commitment towards building a more stable, interconnected, and prosperous democratic world. They also felt that by collaborating on high tech, they might be able to move further in this direction. This was the beginning of ICET, or an Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technologies. As we know, US is the world leader in such high tech. Yet unless it shares it with other major democracies with shared values and thus expands the frontiers of new tech, containing China with its expansionist ambitions would be difficult. Thus, the blueprint of a new collaboration between the two countries on exchange of high tech was finalized. But the countries had to wait for nearly 8 months before the collaboration was given a concrete shape. This step was taken just a few days back on January 31st, when a high-level delegation led by India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval visited Washington towards the end of January. 2 days of high-level meetings followed in which top government officials participated from both sides. Also very important was the fact that senior executives of dozens of American companies also took part in these deliberations to lend the discussion more substance. On the US side, the talks were led by Jake Sullivan, the US National Security Advisor. On the successful conclusion of the meeting, he summed it up as the, I quote, big foundational piece of an overall strategy to put the entire democratic world in the Indo-Pacific in a position of strength, unquote. The agreement is a challenge to both the governments to successfully implement the objectives underlined. Now the objectives. The collaboration is envisaged in such fields as number 1, semiconductors, number 2, artificial intelligence, number 3, advanced wireless technologies, number 4, advanced weaponry, number 5, supercomputing, to name some of these. Now, India has the skills and manpower to develop all these, but the country lacks the enormous financial resources needed for investing in these high-tech areas. Take semiconductors, for example. These integrated circuits or chips are used in all major industries, whether it is aviation, automobiles, smartphones, or articles of daily consumption, like TV, fridges, high-end cameras, and so many other gadgets. Taiwan, South Korea, China, and USA are leading manufacturers of these, but India is nowhere in the picture. However, Modi government has taken an initiative now by launching ISM, or India Semiconductor Mission, in 2019. The government has committed rupees 76,000 crore to provide financial support of up to 50% of project cost to semiconductor fabricators. The results of this initiative have been encouraging. Israel-based International Semiconductor Consortium has started setting up a fabrication plant in India. Agarwal's Vedanta Group has also invested rupees 1.54 lakh crore, 1.54, that is 1.5 lakh crore, to fabricate semiconductors at their plant in Gujarat. But it would take another 3-4 years before actual production begins. However, if major manufacturers in this field like Intel, Qualcomm, etc. are willing to set up their plants here, India's mission will receive a bigger boost. An important factor in India's favor is that India is already a hub of semiconductor design. Over 2,000 chips are designed each year and more than 20,000 engineers are working in this area. So highly skilled manpower is readily available in India for the industry to grow. Similarly, the situation in other fields of high tech like artificial intelligence, supercomputing, or further developing 5G, 6G, where where manpower is not lacking. But if India gets a technical collaboration and foreign investment of American companies, it can compete better with China, which has made rapid advances in all these areas of high tech. The good thing is that India has realized that if it really wants to be a global player, then developing cutting edge technologies in defense or electronics as well as telecommunications is imperative. And if US collaboration and investment really comes forth, then it will greatly help India's overall growth. The second issue of the week, which is making headlines in the media, is about Adani. Now, obscure Western firms like Hindenburg, with a staff of not even 10 persons, have tried to put Adani Enterprises in the dock. But the company itself admits that it adopts short selling tactics to bring the prices of groups like Adani to bring the prices down. Hence, its charges have little credibility. This is also borne out by some other factors. For one thing, RBI or Reserve Bank of India has made clear that no Indian bank has a risky exposure to Adani Group. This is also confirmed by spokespersons of State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Punjab National Bank, IndusInd Bank, etc., which have lent large sums to Adani groups. In fact, two top rating agencies of the world, Moody's and Fitch, also confirmed on February 8 that these banks stand in no danger by investing in Adani groups. Secondly, after a short slump, shares of various Adani companies have bounced back because their third quarter results are showing good profits. Thus, profits of Adani Green Energy almost doubled in Q3. Ambuja Cement stocks jumped by 13% in Q3. Adani Ports also shows excellent profits. And Adani Ports, in fact, has seen their stocks rising by 25% within a short while. Thirdly, the charges of opposition parties like Congress seem politically motivated. If Adani is a cheat or if he is close to Modi as the party frivolously claims, then why has Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot invited the group to invest in Rajasthan? As it is, Adani Group has already invested rupees 35,000 crore, mostly in renewable energy in Rajasthan, 35,000 crore. And it is committed to investing rupees 30,000 crore more in the state in various infrastructure projects. In short, the opposition is behaving with little accountability and hence their credibility keeps sinking. Nobody will take them seriously anymore unless they bring forth charges that can be substantiated. That is all for this week, friends. Thank you.